Here are three quick tips to transform your nutritional life. My name is Tony Pajunin. I'm a certified health coach. I studied with the Institute for Integrative Nutrition, which is the world's largest nutrition school. And I created this group because I wanted to be a contribution to the community. And I wanted to, because I saw so many people going from diet to diet, spinning around, trying to figure out how to eat, how to make sense of all this nutritional information that they're getting bombarded with day to day. And I saw that, if nothing was done about this, people would just keep on switching from diet to diet because most of them are written by very smart people, but they're all many of them are contradictory. And so if they just keep doing that, if people just keep going from diet to diet, they're never going to really be grounded in anything. And they're going to pretty much give up eventually, and they're gonna just really return to a really unhealthy way of eating because they'll discover that, well, dieting is just not for me. It's too confusing. And so the possibility of this group is to really get clarity on your own nutritional authority and making your nutritional choices the best they can be for you without having to be influenced by all the other people trying to get you to eat a certain way. And in that light, I created this group to support you in that. And so there's three quick health tips that I have in light of that. The first one is, since I've studied so many different nutritional theories, they all seem to have one thing in common. Even the ones that say, only eat meat or only eat vegetables, they all seem to say avoid processed foods if possible. So that's the first tip I have. Like, no matter what diet you want to follow, try to limit your processed food. So anything, like a good tip is when you go to a supermarket, the perimeter of the supermarket is where the freshest food is. Every time you go inside the aisles of a supermarket, that's where all the packaged processed food is that is not as good for you. So if you can, just try to stick to fresh food, fruits, vegetables, whatever it is, but just try to make it fresh. The second tip is try to avoid making your salt content in your food, your sodium, exceed the recommended limit for the day. That's not a very easy thing to do because almost everything has salt in it. Like, I was just looking at a can of V8, right? V8 seems like a very healthy thing to drink, but a can of it has 900 something milligrams of sodium, where your daily threshold should be 2,400 milligrams, not to exceed that. So one can of V8 is almost half of your daily requirement. So if you're drinking V8 to be healthy, you could be, getting way too much sodium. But there's a lot of sodium in other things too, even healthy things. So trying to avoid or limit the amount of sodium you're getting per day is a great tip just in general for health. And then the third tip I have is share where you are nutritionally with somebody else. And that's what I created this group for, really, is that we could all get together and we could share our nutritional goals so that they're not just these pie in the sky things that we tell ourselves. And because when we just keep it to ourselves, it's very easy to then just not follow through on them. But if we share it with another person, it creates a reality around that thing that now somebody else has heard about it. And now it's going to occur differently for us. We can actually create a possibility around the things that we share in a much more real way than things that are just in our mind that we keep to ourselves. So sharing where we are nutritionally, in our nutritional goals, and our state of being nutritionally currently, that's all super, super important and transformative. So that's what this group was created for. And our next meeting, our event, is on June 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern. And I highly recommend everybody join us and just basically come with an idea of what you want to accomplish with your nutritional life. And also be willing to share where you are currently with your nutrition. Like, if you love candy or something, share it, because it really will help you. It'll support you in transforming that desire into something productive for your health. So anyway, the group is at 7 p.m. Eastern, the next meeting on June 15th. It's from 7 to 8 p.m. I highly recommend everybody come and have an idea in mind for the event, what you want to accomplish, what you want to transform in your nutritional life. And you'll hear more tips from me in terms of nutrition in general, just like the ones that you heard today. And you'll discover ways to do that. Like I said, limit your salt content. Well, yeah, well, how do you do that? How do you do that without depriving yourself or, making yourself crazy? Well, I talk about those kinds of things. Nutrition doesn't have to be something that's difficult or, like you have to suffer through it. It actually should be fun and should be easy once you get to the hang of how to do it, in a way that supports you. All right. Well, I look forward to seeing everybody on, it's a Thursday, June 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern. And also, just feel free to post in this group before that. If you want to start sharing in the group as well. You can post in this chat that we have going on here, just any of your nutritional goals, where you are nutritionally, anything you're coming across. And then we'll talk about them as well on June 15th at 7 p.m. at the live event, which is on Zoom. So just click on the Zoom link at 7 p.m. Eastern. And I look forward to seeing you there. All right. So have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you at the event June 15th, 7 p.m. Eastern. Take care.